Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Disco Elysium, where we're going to try to be the best possible cop we can be with a headache, hangover, and possibly a little bit, just a small bit, of schizophrenia. Let's go. Well, let's try not to do anything behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. It seems like he's a decent cop. If he approves of it, that means it probably should be something that needs to be done. If he doesn't approve of it, it means it's something we should probably avoid. I mean, I don't know if... I mean, look at... He's got a great stance. He is just full of seriousness and... I don't know. Like, he's going to be captain next. You can tell. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hello. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Oh, yeah. He recognizes that I'm not actually worth talking to. That's fair.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Oh, he looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I mean, that's the kind of, like, thing we've kind of come up with while we're trying to come up with a name. Let's ask him. Maybe he has something.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange and... Oh, actually, Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. He just had it written down somewhere? Well, I guess if she's the usual manager... Yeah, that would make sense, right? You always have to make sure you have a number for the manager on file, just in case.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Yes?
I have everything. You?
I don't think we have any questions, aside from, please don't murder me. So I think we're good.
The body was behind the building, right? How do we get there?
And strangely enough, this part isn't voiced. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on the tree there. How do we get there? See that door there? He points west towards the pinball table. Go out and turn right. There's a... He pauses and sighs. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key, just go through that hole and you'll be in the courtyard. You're supposed to feel guilty about the hole? His sigh tells you yes. Let's go. Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Ah, shit. No one is saying the multi-powdered necktie you found tied to the ceiling can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination, but... Let's bail. Time to push the eject button. Sounds like a responsibility. You don't like those. No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk. Yeah. Slip away unnoticed. Low... I'm actually kind of surprised it's 28%. How is it not, 2%? He's right in front of him. Unless we're gonna, like, throw down some freaking ninja smoke and disappear in the confusion, leaving a log in our place. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's go with volition here. It's madness, just talk. Let's talk to him. Let's understand what the hell real is. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounces the R with the mock aristocratic accent. Oh, okay, so he was pronouncing it wrong before? If this was voiced, it'd be a lot easier to understand. The IIR, or Insolitaire Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. I understand. Wow, you're a genius. That's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. Who does that clown think he is? Arrest. Okay, so we know not to listen to the necktie basically ever. Okay, what do I owe this place for? Let's see. Oh, he dramatically turns the page on the ledger. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's a window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work, so don't try to tell me you didn't. That would be 40 real in damages. Another thing you annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll run it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revocol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. Oh, we're going to go full existential on him right here? Let's go full existential. What exactly is money? What are you, a philosopher? Since I woke up, I'm having trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of it. Let's just go straight honest. Nothing disturbs people more than just being completely, flatly, and unequivocally honest. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or, he peeks into the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Interesting. Where do I get it from? Are you serious? From your work, I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. He looks at Kim. I'm sorry. I don't think cops should take bribes. Oh, Kim actually says some do take recompense. Lieutenant is dead serious, but only to survive. Let's show him the coins we found. Yeah, let's do this. Is this money? Yes, it is. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, yes? No, you see, there's a tinge of sadness in his voice. That's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. But that's horrible. It is. He stands silently looking at the coffers in the counter. For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. Alright, well, let's pick up the coins, at least to start. He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh. That's totally fair. Okay, what happens now? He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then he shrugs. Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now? You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Okay. I mean, I don't actually remember where my home is, so that's probably something I might as well just say. Officer, a pattern of creases appears on his forehead. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio. Oh, we already tried this. It does not work. Kim, were you not paying attention to the whole conversation? No, maybe not. Maybe he's actually able to just distance himself from the world that way. Alright, well, good for you, Kim, but unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that's not going to be a solution right now. Okay, the man wants to say something, but thinks better of it. Good luck. Alright. Our encyclopedia. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. I really don't remember. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. Near? South, maybe? You really don't know, do you? I don't. I'll have a vague blackened image. A vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Can I trace the way back somehow? The exact street, the exact number on a building? You can try. Once the address is in your head when you get the time, maybe a street or apartment will appear. Alright. Well, let's go look at the body. At the very least, we have things to do today, so... It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. We still have, like, you know, a good 10 hours before we actually have to worry about where to sleep for the night. I mean, it could be dumpster is possibly our option, but hopefully not. Maybe we'll get really lucky and just find 150 real just sitting about. That seems super unlikely, though. Okay. What does it say? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B. Alright, well, there's a hole in the fence here. We can just walk through this, apparently. And we're looking for a dead body. Dead body. Dead. We saw it on the big overview. Oh, there's a big circle here. Oh, there's a guy over here. Are they throwing... They're throwing rocks at the dead body. That can't be good. Smells like spoiled meat and cruel dairy. A human being decomposes. Yep, he definitely does. Alright, kiddo. You looking for better rocks?
Kono's got this!
He is super loud. Kumo, could you turn it down by like a couple of notches? The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. He also looks a little bit disformed.
Oh yeah, Nabakumpi Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence, like way behind the fence. Alright, I guess. Police business?
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Okay, they apparently don't care about that. They're purely just aiming the rocks.
Love it in the dick!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break from the vampire of his body. Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthful.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener!
Kim, do you have any suggestions for this?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions.
Alright, entertain the Kono. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got!
Okay, the body. What do you know about it? Oh, and for some reason this one isn't voiced. Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the big shit, Kuno. Alright. Big joke. He's literally... Okay, Kim, help me out here. If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got here, and the usual. You have no idea what the usual is, just ask whatever comes to mind. Alright, do you know who he was? Kuno's fuck gimp. Wow, okay. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice. Okay then. End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic. Do you know how he got up there? Probably climbed? Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down, so he didn't see it happening. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in the Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revocol. Kuno wasn't regional. Okay. Where'd you go then? I don't know, some fucking... He looks around trying to come up with something. Mesker, I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. Okay. About the dead body. Yeah? Kuno didn't smoke him, that's what you mean. Draws snot up his nose. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Just a couple of pigs sniffing around the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Okay. Let's talk about something else. Okay, we're testing his patience. That happens. About the crime scene. You guys kids often play in this yard? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with a little wooden choo-choo. Fuck. Do you want it with it? Alright, let's talk about something else. Who is Kuno? Kuno's Kuno, pig. Okay, that's basically it. Kuno, primal, violent. Okay. You refer to yourself in the third person? The fuck are you talking to third person? Kuno's the fucking first person. Well, I guess from your perspective, that's true. You would be your first person, right? But yeah, that's not, I mean, it's not an English course, basically, is what we're doing here. He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss behind the fence. Watch out, Kuno's gonna fiddle you. He's gonna put your hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as a child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help! Pigzo Kuno! Help! Rape! Help! The boy joins. He got Kumo! Help! I'm just going to leave now. Yeah, get out of here before the Kuno beats that shit out of you. Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you. Yeah, I think volition is correct here. Don't listen, just leave. These guys are totally not worth our time. Let's see if we can get the body down. The kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Okay, I mean, then we might have to do that. Let's look at the body first, though, before we contaminate the cryosine. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Well, look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in through your clenched nostrils. Ooh, yeah, don't let go of your nose. That would be very, very, very bad. Don't do that. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw it, officer. No one's judging. He's about to blow. Actually, I wonder if we'd feel better. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you feel better when you throw up. So let's purposely throw that. I mean, we might actually succeed. You never know. But chances are we won't, and that might be okay. Let's try to fail. Yep, okay, we failed it. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you've expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Alright, let it out. Just let it out. It's fine. Maybe you feel better now? Eject some of the detritus you had last night. You feel a great force wringing you from the stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. Okay, fucking corpse. Okay, you gave us a blue checkered handkerchief for that. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Oh, you think ammonia would help? If you can handle a headache, some officers use it to deal with cavern odor. Not you? I can't handle the headache. It's more likely you can't handle the smell, unlike you. Where do we get it from? There's a frate nearby. It's the hospital. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. It's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow in the corner of the wielding rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier. Okay, good. Okay, so we can go over here. This is probably what he means, right? Someone's trying to grow herbs in this. Yeah, what kind of herbs? He's right. There's likely going to be ammonia in here. What is this? There's some cash. And there is magnesium. Go and take that. It looks like there's a door over here, but... can't walk over that way, apparently. Yeah, no markers for it. If there is a way inside the greenhouse, I don't see how to do that. At least not from here. And we should probably just... The thing is it really going to help that much? I can walk down over to this side. I just don't think we can go around. Winch mechanism is oxidizing for some years. Okay. Well... We just need to get the body down, really. What is this? There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Alright, we have a very low chance of that working. So what kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Alright, we can try the visual calculus, but we're not good at it. What do you think you are? Super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. Okay, worth a shot. Worth a shot. Alright, we gotta get this body down. It's gotta happen. Unfortunately, I don't think we can climb this with anything, really. Okay, well. There's nothing I can grab here. And we gotta try to put on gloves and take down the body. +1 interfacing. Can we right-click? There we go. Right-click apparently did that. So now we're wearing gloves. Great, I guess. Yay? Possibly yay. See if we can take down the body. Nothing I can do there. Alright. We can't climb the tree because we're still holding our nose with the, with one hand. Okay, let's see what this does over here. Letter R, where's the crown? Room below, a light above descending. Okay, I mean, this is probably just a dumpster. Trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. There's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death? Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here? Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. Then we should open it immediately. He leads in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage. Or, Lieutenant. Or we could ask for a key for the manager of the whirling in rags. He probably has one. Probably fair. I mean, the pry bar might be helpful. Thing is, okay. Just seeing if there's anything else that highlights here. I wish there was like some games like you hold down Alt or Control. Sometimes all the highlightable objects just become immediately visible, or Shift, but that appears to be not the case here. I mean, I'd love to just get the body out of here, but it looks like we can't do that, even with the gloves. Okay, I don't see a way into here either. Is there a door? Oh, okay, what about this? I'm clicking on it, but I can't actually get to it. Maybe we have to, like, wrap around or something? Let's see if we can go down here. Oh, okay. Random autosave for some reason. How about over this side? Nope. Okay, how about over here? And maybe this is... I can't get in this room for whatever reason. Okay, I clicked on... Oh, we're going to go all the way around. Hold up. Before we go all the way around, there's a thing here. Try this. Pile of Eternite. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. Okay. Well, what is this? It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanting against an old shack. Why am I looking at it? Check failure. Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallet. Easy on the eyes. Nothing more to this. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling. What's the feeling? Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. Alright, so if I had better wherewithal, I might be able to figure that out. But I don't. Alright, let's... Yeah, see, clicking on this does nothing. We have to wrap all the way around. Okay, we're apparently going to wrap all the way around. Let's just let them do it. I'm not going to click any more buttons. We're just going to let him wrap all the way around. It does seem pretty important that we, you know, manage to get the body down. That seems pretty important to actually finding out what actually went wrong. Though it does look like he was hung. He could have just hung himself, but that doesn't seem very likely. Suppose we could ask the nice gardener there for some ammonia. Yeah, apparently we're just going to take the real long way around. Oh, there's a magazine stand. Not that we could really afford anything there. Oh, we need to go, like, upstairs and shit. Oh, I didn't realize I was upstairs. What's this? For Ted. Okay, no, this is the, this is the story we was talking about. We can't afford anything. Like, we have, like, maybe a whole real. That's not going to be enough to do anything with. Okay, let's go get the crowbar, at the very least. She might have some ammonia. Maybe we ask her for some ammonia. That might work. Here. Lady. Sorry to bother you again.
It's
You were so
raining
nice.
again.
You're not wrong.
It was clear just an hour ago.
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some? Takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to... Okay, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. She has been extremely helpful. Let's also get the crowbar. He said it was in his carriage. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull out the toolbox. Okay. Tools are neatly organized, of course, because it's Kim's toolbox, and he seems like the sort. Okay, what you need, officer? It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men. Surely a little protective of his tools. What can you do? Work is work. Okay, let's grab the pry bar for sure. Okay, pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Awesome. Cold and heavy, like the truth. You feel like you're reunited with the truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. Okay, what about the flashlight? Seems like a good idea too. Robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Great. I'll also take the chain cutters because, you know, it just seems useful. Alright, push in the toolbox. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. Alright, close the door. And now that we have some ammonia, we might actually be able to, like, take the body down. I do want to go into the dumpster first. There might not be anything terribly useful in there, but you never know. Looking around with a flashlight might be a good step, possibly. And we could ask for a key, but right now we've destroyed so many things that... And he doesn't really seem like the type to be too terribly helpful with that, so we'll just go ahead and talk to this thing. Hello? Alright. 3% for physical instrument. Okay. Even with the crowbar? We're going to have to ask for a key. We're going to have to. Alright, well, while we're out here, might as well do the whole ammonia thing. Let's do that. So, how do we do this? Let's see. We need items. We have Lieutenant's handkerchief and ammonia. Can we just use that on that? Let's see, that. Right click doesn't work. Can I, like, drag it onto there? Nope, that just switches places. That doesn't work too well. Alright, must be something we have to do in conversation or something like that. Let's try it. Still legendary. Okay, so that's not the way that works. Maybe if I, like, put the ammonia on my head. It's not glasses. Held. Hold. No, we can't hold it in any one of those. Actually, can we? No, there we go. Nope, didn't work. Hold it in my left hand. Nope. My left hand is currently busy. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, let's take off the gloves. We still have tools. Flashlight, chain cutters, and pry bar. Okay. Oh, interact. Nope, can't do that. Never mind. Do we just put that under our lip or something? Like, how does that supposed to work? I would think put the ammonia on the handkerchief, tie the handkerchief around your neck, or around your mouth, rather, and that would work, but apparently that's not the thing. Right-click on the ammonia just kind of selects it. Maybe if I right-click... No, can't right-click both of them. Put that on top of that. Nope, just switch places. No idea. Let's look at this. Right, okay, it's the request, right? And our thought cabinet. Trace your drunken steps back home. Oh, sure, let's internalize this. Why not? Let's try it out. Okay. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children, go under the Great Raised Motor Track, the 881, until you reach the dominant amount in the north to Jamrock. The streets are frozen with the time of your year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Come on. We keep internalizing. You got this. You got this. You can do this. I don't know if there's a progress here. Like, what do we do? Plus button does nothing. I don't see... Okay, we've internalized it, maybe. I thought maybe there'd be a progress bar. There's not, though. Can't select anything else here. Well, posture... Oh, okay, we just started and researched it for 6 hours. I got it. Okay, no, we just let that go. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're just, you know, gradually thinking about it without thinking about it. Oh, this is our stat screen. We have not leveled up yet. Okay. We're almost there. 5 more experience points, so we got this. Well, I'm not sure what to do with this ammonia. I want this body down, though. Can't do anything. This is supposedly climbable. We can't climb it yet, though. Can we climb into the... No climb into the gardener's tool shed. Okay. We can talk to the body. It seems like we should be able to, like, cut this down or something. We need to climb up to do it. And unfortunately, the smell of the body is too bad. How do we do this? There's got to be a way. Alright. There's ammonia. Maybe I can pick up the ammonia, put it on myself? Nope, that didn't work. Where's it? Hat? Can't wear the ammonia as a hat. Nobody's really surprised by that. Really, we're more surprised by the fact that I tried. Okay. This is a quest item. We don't have to equip it to use it. Okay, just having an inventory is enough. Okay, I'm not reading these things. I need to read this stuff. Okay. Don't know. So then why is it an item? Shouldn't it be in tools? It seems like it should be in tools. Because tools, these all make sense is also the same way. Alright. Okay, so we just have it in our inventory. It should be enough. So that should be... Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to do that either. So when I do this... Okay. It's still legendary. Okay, Ampule of Ammonia, though. Actually helps us? It didn't help us. We throw up again. That's okay. I mean, and again, it just helped make us feel better, hopefully. Okay, the ammonia only makes it worse. The combustion forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. The ammonia didn't help at all. Nor does the wind right now. You feel the lieutenant patting your back rhythmically. The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on a solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate, throw up, initial autopsy, throw up, bag it. He puts you back again. Then drive to the station, maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. You seem to be fine. I think I've lost my sense of smell. There's a pause. Not being hungover helps too. Okay. I mean, he does seem very competent. Maybe we just tell him to do it without me? No, this is a two-man assignment because he needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. He withdraws his hand, looks you in the eye. You need to get your shit together. Now, he's right. Okay. Thought gained. Volumetric shit compressor. I like that. Get your shitting together with a shit compressor. We should go talk to the locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. You received a thought. When this dialogue is over, you go to your thought cabinet at the bottom right menu and equip it. Give it half an hour, get yourself together, and come back and have another go. Okay, so we need to give it half an hour. So at 11 o'clock we can do this. Okay, our thought gatherer here, a volumetric shit compressor is here. It's only 30 minutes, which is fair. Oh, this is what he's saying, is give it 30 minutes. Shit. I mean, I want to do the whole lonesome, lone way home thing, but he's right. We need to do this, too. Unfortunately, this is only 1% done. Oh, no, these are both going. Can they both go at the same time? It does look like we can actually have 2 thoughts going on at the same time. Alright. I'm for it, I suppose. Okay, so the volumetric shit compressor will be done in half an hour. Got it. Alright, well, we'll just hope that works. Okay, don't worry about that right now. Okay, let's go wander about then for half an hour and let the wind change, or let our thoughts get better, or let our volumetric shit compressor actually compress some shit together. Let's go talk to some locals. What could possibly go wrong? We need some way of getting cash, and that I don't know. Okay, there's a trash can over here that's apparently a thing. There are bottles inside. You pick them up, you had a bag. Okay. If there was a quest, immediately pop up saying, get a bag. Okay, there's a nice lady over here. What are you doing, nice lady?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of a store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
All together in one book? That seems a little absurd. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl. Oh, going back and defining basic terms? Don't be ridiculous. I know all these things. You're fooling nobody. Okay, don't you sass me, encyclopedia self.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Alright, is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Alright, what is your name? Okay, her name is Annette. My mom, her name's Plaisant. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register, or organizing the stock. The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts. Her eyes wide as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And you're standing out here in the cold because I'm signaling the store is open. She nods eagerly. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the book on the counter. She covers her face smiling, but she's cold. You're cold. Can I help in some way? Kind of you to offer, sir. She doesn't know what else to say. What can you do to help her anyway? That's a very good question, Empty. I don't know. Should have a word with the store owner, maybe? Oh, no, sir. I'd be happy to help Mom by luring in customers. She stands upright and smiles like a little soldier. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep me warm. Shouldn't you be at school or something? I do my studies at home in the moment. I have to help my mom to keep the place running. Alright. Isn't going to school more important than whatever this is? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in your life, you succeed. Well, how's the business going? Mom says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about the house being... She looks over her shoulder. Cursed. Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second. Some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders. Cursed? In what way? Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Just looking for the right word. Bankrupt. Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far. Sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. We can go to the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here. The lieutenant makes some note in his notebook. Yes, she chirps. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir. Okay, what do you know about the other failed businesses? Nothing really, sir. Mom doesn't allow me to sneak around the back rooms or the cellar. She looks a bit disappointed. I don't really know what's there. Okay, well, how does the curse manifest itself? It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. But, Kim, the plasma manifestations. No such thing. Lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious. The girl looks back and forth between you two. Anything else you want to talk about, sir? Enough about the curse for now. And that looks at your shaved, prickly chin. It distinctly contrasts with the oily mutton chops that surround it. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead? Alright, who are these famous people? Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists, writers, musicians, those kind of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues, I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame. Can I become famous by reading one of those books? I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous. Dance people sound like a bunch of dorks. And that expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything. Never mind. Literally had nothing else to say. Oh, okay. She looks at you with her wide eyes. Okay. See you around, Annette. So, what's over here? The book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Okay. Trash novel. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Also, probably erotica. But it might actually have some sex scenes in it. What about here? The book about pate. Oh, it's a cooking book. Okay. Cookbooks are good. This book. You don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jean Kotz from Iguana. Alright. A book about Boydero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Well, that's just vague as fuck. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. If only. If only it was that easy. So we go inside. Actually, we could go inside and ask. Now, the mother might know something about the dead body. It's been there for 7 days. It seems like it's got to be at least talk of the town, if nothing else. Talk of the neighborhood. She looks almost as stern as Kim does. Alright. It's a cool little bookstore. I like it. Does a neat little aesthetic.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Wait, that's the name of the entire... That's the name of the store. I mean, that's kind of a mouthful. CRBFP doesn't exactly lend itself well to an acronym, though.
Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish's head trapped in amber. It's funny. You seem to be well off. Can you give me some money? You know what? Fuck it. Should we do it? Don't. We shouldn't. We shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it. Curious pendant you're wearing. Let's just go for that.
Oh yes. Helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. Alright, you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Alright, her voice is high-pitched as if to give it more penetration. She's done it on purpose? Okay. She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for approaching new customers. It doesn't work. The girl outside mentioned this place is cursed. Cursed? Who said that? Annette? She blinks. I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It's a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Yeah, there's nobody else in the store. Alright. Your daughter's the one standing outside their store, right? Annette, yes, my daughter. Hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Of course. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Yeah. Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking to her? Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store. You know what? Just give her a 10. It's like when you're rating like a Lyft or a Grubhub driver, you know, you just got to be nice. I mean, as long as they get to your destination alive and they didn't take any risks in the process, you give the Lyft driver complete 5 stars, right? If they did something stupid, maybe you drop it down to 4. But for the most part, did they get you to your destination alive is really the only kind of criteria you're really judging them on. My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. She's immensely satisfied with that answer. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish... let's not go full communist, though. Let's just say she's quite the trooper. She's a great value add. The young girl should be. The proper attitude shall have a bright financial future. Okay. Okay, she scans the store, shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then she nudges her glasses. What if I want to buy a book? Then why are you talking to me? Everything on the shelves is to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? She fiddles with her pendant and waves her bony fingers directly at you. See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn. What type of books do you have? Everything's on the shelves. Take a look for yourself. Shelves compel you, don't they? She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about books. Do you even know what books you have for sale? She scoffs. Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose. But you don't learn anything about the important things in life from fabricated stories. Where do you learn about the important things, then? The truth is available if you just know where to look, and you have to be open and free your mind to understand. She nods at you cryptically. Alright then, you were completely useless. And I can't even talk to you about the case, so much for that. I'm not going to look at the books. I suppose we can do that just to while away some time and get our shit together. Old sports magazine tucked away in a dark corner. Apparently she doesn't hold a very high regard for sports. Or magazines, hard to tell. The book collects national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. Not a big fan of cooking fish. I don't know. I like cooked fish. I like it when it's cooked. I like eating it. But the act of actually cooking it myself is not something I'm really wild about. A quaint picture book brochure. Very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic. Rather candid. Alright, what about back here? Shelf of biographies. The plaque on the shelf reads biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Look through the display. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's just all vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Iru and Alfie Deltraz by one Cecilia Everbook. Alright, what's it about? High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top touring races in history. One of them is the madcap driver Jacob Iru. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Iru's life story, you see a slim biography of the Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. That doesn't seem healthy. Next to that, the Revolcalian radio personality Gualma Bevy stands in front of a run-down drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days. I really must insist you buy one of the books. You've been interrupted by the shopkeeper. Reading them is not for free. Do so browse though, but not too long. She understands she is aired against the customer and immediately corrects course. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead, take your time. Time is commerce. Alright, ask her if there's anything I note on the shelf. Though she doesn't like books, so she probably doesn't know. I would say, the woman hums to herself, the greatest innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, their relation to inocentric power. Great. I don't need to know anymore. Thanks. Alright, we can't do that because it cost 4 Real 70, which we don't have, so much for that. There's a discarded book over in the corner here. Another boring book. Oh, he just discarded. Alright, so much for that. Well, this has been an adventure, but it's about half an hour, which means we should probably, well, we've probably gotten our shit together. So let's go ahead and leave. It's not quite done yet, but I'm going to assume that it's mostly done. It says equip a plastic bag, collect balls, and sell them at Frite. Okay, so we can do that as soon as we get an actual, like, you know, plastic bag. Whenever the hell that's going to happen. But would you look at that? It's about time for the episode to be over. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Disco Elysium on PC Universe. Your PC Universe too. I'll see you guys next time.